He needs the passing game. He needs a little bit of balance. Really good football player, but he needs the help of the quality teammates around him.
Yeah, you're right. I think the one thing we've seen with this guy is he's got to get into a rhythm. Football or getting a few completions early to get his confidence going, because once that happens, he's very, very good.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Let's take a minute and think about Tulane. Every team needs those big dudes up front, and man, they got a mauler from the high school recruiting ranks. Big 4-star D lineman. David, what's his adjustment going to be like?
Well, you see the excitement from the fan base and the reaction. It's all over the place, and you understand why. Because just being able to have that size at that...
Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. With the catch, it's Preston. They stop him at the 22, 15-yard pickup on the play, and a first down just outside the red zone. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. They use those back-to-back explosives to set him up 1st and goal. And down he goes back at the 3.
When I get inside the 3 on 1st and goal, I want to be aggressive with the run. I want to be a physical. I want to be the more dominant team. You might know it's coming, but I'm still going to bring it. They tried to go with the changeup. They tried to throw the football very unsuccessfully. Nice job by the defense being ready for everything, even though they're inside the 3-yard.
And here they come to give it another shot on 3rd and goal from the 3. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Wave.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
Coming out with it, it's Spears. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. The Aggies offense will have another go at it. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And he gets home again, continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack tear.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Raymond. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Under fire. Makes the grab. No chance to run, but still a good game. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. This will be a 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Really explosive when he gets his hands on the ball, and he found a couple of crevices and made a nice game before being run out of bounds. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Already a solid start to this one, now back to work with this 7-0 lead. This offense has it with really good field position. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Touchdown, Tulane! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy
Aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
The give to the tailback. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
I don't care who you are, but if you're going to have success offensively, you've got to have some semblance of a running game. They didn't have it their last time out. They obviously really struggled in that game. And in this one, just not getting enough push up front, and it's putting them in some really difficult situations.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. New Mexico State will be forced to punt.
Number 92 in punt formation to kick it away.
He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He stopped after a 1-yard pickup at the 25.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Back to pass on second down. Couldn't find anyone open here, and he'll live to fight another play. It'll be third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. Quickly out to the tight end. That'll be enough to give them a first and goal from the 10.
Really nice job there of the quarterback. Reading coverage, he knew exactly where to go with the football and at what exact time. The timing could not have been better. They get the completion on third down, setting up first and goal.
A first down run on the doorstep. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Green Wave. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here this Week 11 performance. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Running back searching for a hole. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Back to pass. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And the pass falls incomplete, and we are through 1 quarter. Guys, the quarter comes to a close, and Tulane has the lead here. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. New Mexico State will be forced to punt. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. And there he goes. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick. You can play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on those. So quick, so elusive. Does such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Oh, they're after him! And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Fires to the big fella. Breaks into the open. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. really good job working through his progression. You get it to him quickly, and the big tight end has a chance to run a little.
And a really good job by the QB throwing an accurate throw. I got to hit those guys on the move, on the run, so they can do this. They can catch the football, get upfield, and chew up some extra yards.
New Mexico State will be forced to punt. That leg is staying loose. Already the 5th kick of the night. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. The Tulane offense headed back onto the field. Leaves it with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The offense changing the play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. It's Reed. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
It's hard for an offense to win when you get in predictable situations. What a great job understanding where the 1st down marker is. I got to get a big gain, got to get that 1st down. Nice job, great nose for the 1st down.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He'll try it again. Got room at the 35. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
Really nice resiliency by the running back. Sometimes you just got to be able to turn the page, right? You have a tackle for loss the previous play. They give it right back to you, and you make the defense pay. Good vision, good athleticism picking up that first. Why not give it to him again?
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. In the red area, it's Davis. Not a lot there. Picks up 1 inside the 20 to the 19. Guys, let's take a second here and think about Tulane. They got a boost from their high school recruiting ranks, setting the table for the future, getting a verbal commitment from a 4-star linebacker.
Yeah, it's huge. This guy could be the alpha on this deep.
Looking for the end zone. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Green Wave.
You just simply can't say enough about this guy and what he has meant to this offense. Big-time players make big plays in big games. He has shown up each and every week. That's his 15th rushing score on the season.
That might be overdoing it, keeping it away from the return man as the kickoff goes out of bounds.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. The give on the option. Oh, he's got some space. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
You know what? Everybody gets energized on the whole football team when you got running backs that fight for extra yards and breaks tackles. It's awesome to watch. Everybody literally gets a little jolt of energy because that guy continues to fight for everything he gets.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. And the Aggies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Trying to pick it up on the ground. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. And here comes the punt team. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6th time tonight. And the returner will be knocked down. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. The give to Davis. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. He now has 110 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the right. Got his man downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. quarterback making adjustments. To the air on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Skinner. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Tulane looking to put one on the board from the red zone. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking for a chunk play on 2nd and short. Dances away. The throw. Touchdown, Tulane! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Looking for room. It's Raymond. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
They have just not been able to get this guy into a rhythm so far in this game. I know it's still the first half, but there has been nothing going for him like you just saw in that last run. He's an outstanding talent. You may have to start thinking about throwing him the football, getting him out in the perimeter in space to let him go to work. He's got to touch the ball for you to come back in this game. Right now, running it, though, very difficult.
We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds.
Well, they're throwing this one to the running back out on the perimeter of the field. They didn't get it to him quick enough, though, so he literally had to tap dance there on the sidelines, make sure he was in bounds when he caught it, and just pick up a few yards.
Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down. New Mexico State lines up quickly. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion...
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, New Mexico State.
And they didn't start this first half the way you wanted to, but at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way, but the offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
New Mexico State, 7.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll test the right side. Got the first down and more. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. You open a drive like that, and you've got some operating room. It's first down from the 38. They'll ride the hot hand. Turns it on in midfield. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. Now running like he wants that football as he gets to the 37. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
So it's first down, but with just a few seconds, they'll try to put up a 3 before halftime. He just barely got enough, but that one has just barely kept it straight enough, too. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Tulane has it back in the offense, coming out to go on the attack. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Creates a little space. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Preston.
That's a really nice route there by the slot receiver on the slant. He took his time, he set up the DB, put his foot in the ground, crossed his face.
On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. This Tulane offense has a great drive going.
This is a top 25 offense in college football, and I like what they do. They can run the football on 3rd downs when they need to. They show you right there. They've got some balance to them. They really know who they are. They have a good identity, and that's why they've been so successful this season.
The Green Wave with plenty of options here on 2nd and short. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
And this is a guy that can find you the hidden yardage. That play, he just pushes the pile to get that first down.
They're going to go right back to him on first down.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
The give to Davis. He breaks the tackle. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. The Green Wave trying to move the chains on 3rd and short. The give to the back. There he goes. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. The Green Wave working with a fresh set of downs. Let's see if they keep it on the ground here.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that lead.
After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, 1st and goal. He's got it down to the 1-yard line, right on the doorstep of Pater. We've reached the break, and it's Tulane on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. Touchdown, Green Wave. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
The Aggies offense will have another go at it. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback in this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Got a man, it's Bell. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. The Aggies have it with a 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Hills. Here's the pressure, and the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover. And the quarterback just ran out of time there, and they were able to knock it free.
Quarterbacks have got to do a great job keeping two hands on the football, especially in passing situations like that, because you know defenders are swatting at the ball. Even if you can't see them, these guys, they're 6'5", 6'6", they've got long arms. They're trying to rip and tug away and get that ball out of your hands. The QB will learn from this play. He's got to do a better job with his fundamental.
He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Tulane comes to the line. Lots of work to do on third down. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw. He's got the back in the middle. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. This Tulane offense has a great drive going. Trying to pound their way in. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
On the run from inside his own 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. The New Mexico State offense returns to the field. And after that last turnover, David, prime example, sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
And it just puts you behind the 8 ball. I mean, this offense has to do something, put it together. You got a deficit, Palmer. You need some mojo. Something needs to go your way.
At this point of the game, they've got to score touchdowns every time they have possession.
To the ground with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Aggies come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Trying to escape and get it himself. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. The punt team makes its way onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He's got great speed, and the returner will be brought down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. And the quarterback takes a knee. And the running game has gone in the wrong direction. The offense tries to turn it around and go forward on third down. Looks like the offense will just take a knee.
Well, you got to wonder about the play call there. 3rd and long, hoping to catch the defense off guard, napping, but they weren't fooled. They made a play, got the tackle for loss. Now you've got 4th in California.